Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly. This is second video. The other one I did was Mr. Jimmy's. And I'm going to do two packages that we got in the mail as I got... Where was it that we got these from? Was it Applied Weapons Technology? You know what? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find out where I got... Rip's Garage Tech. It wasn't Applied. We're looking at scales at Applied Weapons Technology. That's why they're on my brain. This was Rip's Garage. And we picked up for Spyderco Paramilitary or PM2 Paramilitary 2, whichever you prefer to call it, some back spacers because they have them on sale now for like $15 each if they're still on sale. I don't know if they're discontinuing some of them or what. But of course you can't really see this side when it's in, so it's more this is what you're going to see, which that's the purple haze carbon fiber. You can see the lines of purple. Hopefully that comes out okay. But we got 4 of them, and it's more of a thing that some of these are going to be put aside for future knives to be put on. I do have a paramilitary too. I got the Crew Carta with the purple G10. No, not G Carta. The special paramilitary 2 with the G10 and black blade that was from Blade HQ, I think, that they did many years ago. But this was the green jungle wear. That's what they call it. I never can remember. But Brian has a set of green scales, carbon fiber jungle wear, carbon fiber scales coming for Para 2 and Paramilitary 2. And just to let you know, any of the stuff that I have, there's a video that's been from a few months ago, which I need to update that video also. I'm willing to do trades or sell items that I had in the list, and like I said, I need to do an updated video, so look in the next few days that there may be one dropping when I get around to making it. But Paramilitary 2 PM2 is one that we would be interested in picking up. We would prefer a black bladed with the black hardware, but get with us. That's one thing that it doesn't matter. But it is something that will be definite on the list of stuff that we'll be willing to trade for. There's other things too, but me, Spyderco Tanto, I don't really care what steels. I'd prefer a black bladed with black hardware version, but I do want a Tanto. This is the Arctic Storm, I think is what they call this one. Yes, Arctic Storm, which is like the blue versions, different shades of blue that we got. And then the Nebula, which is what I call the red, white, and blue, but I think they call this Nebula. Hold on a minute. But see that one side, it's a lot of white, but like I said, you don't see the sides. You see the backing. So those are what we got from Rip's Garage Tech. A few little items, nothing major. I mean, you figure $60 worth of back spacers. That's what it is. So that's something that I'm keeping. I do know the green one, we're getting scales for Brian that he has. Now, something I ordered from White Mountain Knives when they had the Spyderco sale going on. And since I think, not 100% sure on this, but there you can use one code at a time, and Spyderco is one of the items that you can't use a discount code on. However, if you have their bucks saved up, you can use the bucks. So I'd been saving up my bucks because I'd rather just use the 10% off code with other stuff that I buy instead of wasting my money on something that the code works on. I know I'm different, but I like to save up and end up putting it towards something that the codes don't work on. But obviously I got a small knife. I got the McBee, and yes, the McBee is, I can almost flick that out. Give me some time, but this is a itty bitty baby. But those of you that know me should know that I don't mind the itty bitty baby knives because I got the Poochie or whatever you want to call it. So I got another one to add to my little Spyderco baby collection. See if I can do it without cutting myself. And isn't it so cute? But they had it on sale when they had their Spyderco sale. What is this? This is in the CTSXHP. And like I said, I had some bucks saved up, and I used that towards it also. Because honestly, I'm not going to spend $200. Oops, why'd I close that? I have him displayed up here. I'm spending $200 on this little of a knife. To me, it just doesn't make sense because I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to use it. This is going to be displayed like my other little one. I need to organize my area up here and get everything straightened out, and I'll probably sit him up here beside it. I may use my Jake knife stands to prop it up and have him sitting up there beside the one with my skull. So this is just an awesome, awesome little knife. And yes, it does have, I might leave that on there just to keep it from, not that I'm going to be using it. Never mind. Let's pull that out. But you figure the clip is as long as it's the handle of the knife. But if you like little knives for your collection, check these out. There's also like their spider man bug, their ladybug, their dragonfly. There's a bunch of different ones that they have available, but this is one that I really did want to pick up. I'm going to get it, guys. I am going to work on it until I can get it. It's more figuring out how to hold it to get it flicking good. Maybe I can take it apart, maybe a little bit of polishing on the washers and a little bit of lubrication might help too. Let's make sure. Yep, it's locked up good, tight. But anyway, that was part of what we got in the mail today. Like I said, along with Mr. Jimmy. Why am I putting that up? Stuff, which the video probably went up yesterday, because that's what I would have done. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.